I'm 78 years old, and if you're somewhere between 40 and 55 right now, and you think you're being smart about your future, there's a good chance you're making the same mistake I made. A mistake that cost me $1,200,000 and things that never had a price tag. I'm not saying this to scare you. At my age, fear isn't very useful anymore. I'm saying it because I don't have much time left, and the truth starts pressing on you when you're old. It wants out. I live alone now, in a house built for two people. For noise, for company, for plans. I wake up early most mornings, not because I'm disciplined, because my body doesn't allow sleep the way it used to. I sit at the kitchen table with a cup of coffee my doctor told me not to drink, and I think about the word that slowly ruined my life. Safe. Back then, I thought that word meant protection. Now, I understand how dangerous it can be. When I was younger, I wasn't special. I worked, I earned, I paid bills. I married a woman whose laughter came easily. We rented before we bought. We argued about utility bills, not investments. Money was just money, not an identity, not a shield. Things changed in my 40s. Not suddenly, slowly, quietly. That's how the worst changes happen. Work improved, respect followed. People started asking for my opinion. I liked that more than I should have. I was tired, not the kind of tired that makes you rest, the kind people admire, the kind that gets you praised for working hard. And that's exactly when the solution appeared. A colleague mentioned it. No excitement, no pressure. That's why I trusted it. He said it was an investment, structured, protected, medical real estate, doctors' offices, clinics. People always need doctors. I asked questions. I read documents. I signed things I didn't fully understand, but I acted like I did. That feeling of being responsible, of being in control, of building a future with my hands. My wife said, "We're doing okay. Do we really need this?" She was folding laundry. Life was happening right there. I said, "It's for our future, for peace of mind." I even said, "For a worry-free life." What a stupid lie. I moved the money, all of it, $1,200,000. I felt proud, like I was building a fortress, thick walls, nothing getting through. The first few years were calm. Statements arrived, numbers climbed, not dramatically, steadily. That steadiness was the trap. I checked less often. Not checking felt like confidence. And at the same time, life was passing right by me. My son's graduation. I was on a work call. I told myself it was important, for the family, for his future. I didn't go. That night, I arrived late. My wife didn't say much. My son hugged me, but it felt like a handshake. I bought him an expensive watch. I was good at using money to cover absence. Or I thought I was. My wife's 50th birthday. She wanted a quiet weekend away, just the two of us. I said, "It's a bad time. Next year we'll do it right." We never did. Do you see how it works? The investment didn't just grow money. It grew a story. A story that said, "I'll live later." And because the money was locked away, my presence was locked away too. Then the cracks started. Not a collapse, a leak. 5%, 10%. Calls got shorter, voices more careful. I didn't tell my wife. I told myself I was protecting her. Really, I was hiding. The diagnosis, cancer. All the numbers disappeared. The future shrank to a hospital room. I pulled out what was left. It was worth a third of what I'd put in. I didn't care. I would have given it all for one ordinary day. I sat beside her bed. We talked for real, not about money, about life. The cabin by the lake, the day our son learned to ride a bike, the things that were always the point. She died on a Tuesday morning. Sunlight through the blinds. Silence. The silence followed me home. Now the money's just a number, but loneliness, that's the air in this house. My son visits, he tries, but there's a distance we built over years. One day he asked me, "Was it all for this?" I didn't answer. If you're listening right now and you think you're managing risk, understand this. You're just moving it from money to life. Do one small thing, just one. One evening a week, don't sell the present to the future. Not your time, not your attention. If it feels uncomfortable, that means it matters. I'm 78 years old. I don't have much left, but I'm finally living the seasons I do have. I wish I had learned sooner that the safest investment was presence.